Hi y'all, it's Suzanne. I can't believe that we are in the midst of our 2023 Eurovision season that will take place in Liverpool this year, and I can't wait to see you all there. My t-shirt says choose happiness, and as you all know, Eurovision is happiness. So we are doing a wee jury for UMK rating the 7 songs. So I am going to go through and talk a little bit about each song and give you my rating out of 10. I understand I can give a 1, a 1.5, a 2, a 2.5, a 3, a 3.5, and so forth. Unlike the year where I tried to rate something with a 5.7, I think it was, and realized that it has to have a 0.0 or a 0.5. So that no one on the team has to pull out their abacus, I am going to follow the rules. Do you see Ducky Doo behind me? Ducky Doo has been procreating. There's 1, 2, 3 Ducky Doos. All right, so let's get this party started. Are you ready? Let's do this! Here we go. Let's do this for real this time. So let's see. Keira, no business on the dance floor.
Hey, just move your body like you're somebody. Shake it off. You got no business on the dance floor.
This song to me didn't have a lot of meaning. I think she is absolutely beautiful. I much prefer her wholesome looks to the over-sexualized looks. This song is kind of a song of empowerment. Show them what you've got because nobody is quite as good as you. Nobody else belongs on this dance floor. It's catchy pop with different sounds. It shows different eras, and at one point, I almost felt like we were going to see Genie pop out of the bottle based on the instrumentals. I gave this a 5 out of 10. While it's pop, it's catchy, but it's not super catchy. And the song to me just didn't have a lot of meaning, despite the fact that I think that she is beautiful and has a beautiful raspy voice. So let's move on to Benjamin and Hoida Moot or Hoida Mutt. I just listened to the song and yes, I probably pronounced that wrong. So, I really liked this song. I think Benjamin is stunningly beautiful. I love his braids, love his face, love his beautiful voice. From the beginning, this song really drew me in. I felt like Benjamin was there to tell me a story. Like Benjamin was there to tell me his story, and captivating. I wanted to listen, really drawn in by this story. You see smoke in the background, you see orchids in the background, and at different points it's very alluring, and but orchids are symbols of thoughtfulness, refinement, beauty, charm, and I think that all of those attributes come across from Ben. So I rated this at a 6.5. All right, so let's move on to Robin and Girls Like You.
Take a chance on me. I could be everything you need. It's like I'm dreaming. I'm blaming it on chemistry. Girls like you. Ooh, that's just what I like. Yeah, I'm all about that wild side.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden, Cyndi Lauper came to mind for me, and I was picturing girls just want to have fun. Anyway, so Robin has just a beautiful face. At one point, you know, when they showed him from a distance, I felt like I was looking at a more modern day Edward Cullen. This is, to me, was a very clean, come hither song. So I thought it was cute. You know, you're seeing shadows and you can picture people, you know, telling secrets or kissing in the shadows. And then at other points you see kind of just these electric bright lights. And I thought that was telling about how he feels about the girls. So cute song. And I gave this one a 5.5. So now we're going to move on to Something to Lose. We're going to move on to Something to Lose by Lxandra. Lxandra.
Till I have something to lose, 'cause I am nothing till I have something to lose.
So, wow, this opened up with the piano, and from the moment I hit play, I was there. I was fully present listening to her sing. She has this angelic face and this beautiful voice, and there was really just a lot of reflection going on there. It's as though she's looking for her dharma. She's looking for her purpose. What she was saying to me was, there's more in this world than me. And how do people look at me? Would anyone notice if I were gone? And so often I think people wonder if they matter, if they make a difference. And the ones who wonder, the ones who really want to impact society, impact the world, make far more of a difference, I think, than they realize. So, Lxandra, I hope you know, like, you talk about the connections and how you're grateful to them, but I hope you personally realize how much you mean to other people, because you mean a lot to other people, far more than you even know. But, you know, she talks about turning a house into a home and a body into a soul. And she, to me, is just very deep. And, you know, she's looking for her dharma, looking for that purpose. And in the end, she finds it. And she knows that she has something to live for. I loved this song. And I rated this at an 8.5. So moving on now to KUUMAA and Cha Cha Cha.
Hello, we are KUUMAA and we're happy to be part of UMK.
Oh dear, I think I screwed up Cha Cha Cha. Did I screw up Cha Cha Cha? All right, cut the whole Cha 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 thing. Okay, so let's start over on Cha Cha Cha, because KUUMAA is not the artist singing Cha Cha Cha. All right, so now let's talk about Cha Cha Cha. So this song opens up and it sounds very dramatic, and before I even looked at the screen, I was picturing some sort of superhero. And then when I did look up, it's like, oh, well, there's the Hulk. And, oh, the Hulk is a wrestler. And okay, the Hulk is a wrestler who's kind of a superhero. And I wanted to go out and look at the World Wrestling Federation and see if this character was like really a wrestler. And so as the song goes on, it gets a little less dramatic, and it starts kind of like heavy metal. It goes into pop, and all of a sudden I'm singing Cha 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 the way several years ago we were all singing Serhats saying na na na. Now it's Cha Cha Cha. So the song was interesting, and it really drew me in. I didn't love it. I thought the referee with his cute little bow tie was cute. And then you see this other kind of character with the long hair, and I'm like, oh, are the two of them going to wrestle? or box, or I don't know, whatever it is they do. But for some reason, just the costuming made me picture wrestlers versus boxers. So while I didn't love the song, I sang along. So I gave Cha 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 a 6. And now we are going to move on to KUUMAA's song.
Vaikka tää loputon moottoritie, mä tuun vaikka juostiin sulla se vie. Tuun yli aina ja portaiden, koska sä oot ylivoimainen, kun ei oo mitään.
So this song was really just a lot of fun. I felt like I was at a Eurovision party listening to one of the acts perform. I thought it was cute the way at one point they hold up the tattoo and their faces kind of come into the screens, and that took me back to the Roop and the way, you know, they would put their faces up in the screen. But anyway, so I felt like the staging was just, I was at a concert and everybody's having fun and everybody's dancing, and you all know I don't dance a whole lot, but this song actually really made me want to dance, and I felt like they were really connecting with the audience. So I literally felt like I was at a Eurovision party, listening to a performer, having fun, wanting to dance, and there was just a lot of really great energy here. So KUUMAA gets a 7.5 from me. And now we will move on to Portion Boys.
Me Samaa taivasta katsotaan.
This opened up very theatrical-like, and if you know me, you know that I am a huge theater lover and theater goer, and so that drew me in from the beginning. And then you see this woman next to this, I don't know, this beast in armor or this statue, and it was like, okay, that's kind of fun. That's kind of interesting, but it was funny. At different points, I kind of felt like I was in the 80s, and you all know I'm a child of the 80s. Years ago, my best friend's daughter made a comment. She was like 6 at the time, so we go back 10, 11 years. She's like, that's so old, like in the 80s. And I was like, wow. Anyway, this song kind of took me back to the 80s. And for those of you who saw the Eurovision movie, it to me was kind of funny because I felt like it kind of had a vibe like the Eurovision movie, just funny and kitschy and fun and just, I don't know, real, but real fun. So this is a happy song, and it made me smile, and I also kind of felt like I was at a concert, and you know, at one point you see like some creature with like the red beams coming out of their eyes. And anyway, it was just, I thought this was a lot of fun. So I rated this Portion Boys with an 8. And so that's all I've got to say. I loved this song, and I rated this at an 8.5. I rated this Portion Boys with an 8. KUUMAA gets a 7.5 from me. So I rated this at a 6.5. So I gave Cha 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 a 6. I gave this one a 5.5. I gave this a 5 out of 10. That's all I've got to say. And now I am going to go and write a very brief comment on each of these songs with my score, because I had been told to be brief. And I think I was brief since I talked about all of these songs in less than 14 minutes. So, cannot wait to see all of you in Liverpool. I have missed you so much all year. Ducky Doo has also missed you all year. So I am sending you all big hugs and so much love, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye!